Hi Libras, it's Leonor. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. I love each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I always love for these messages to go through to the collectives that really need to hear it. All right. And listen, I also love that some of you are sharing these videos. It is important to my channel, just because of the messages. Today I'm going to be doing your general tarot card read, Libras. All right. So if you're looking for your love reads, I did them. I did all 12 zodiac signs. All right. However, you were my last general tarot card read as far as my zodiacs, my 12 zodiacs. And I'm going to jump into the love reads. Okay. So I don't know if you want to wait for your love read that's coming up, you know, I don't know, maybe in the next few days. But anyway, I never stamp my time, like my readings. I don't time stamp them. I don't. I think they're, if you were meant to see it, then the reading was for you. Okay. If it resonates, doesn't matter what time, what year, what week, you know what I mean? All right. So today I'm going to be using my Games of Thrones, and I'm going to clarify it with my TV series, okay? All right, let's get started. All right, so I have Queen of Swords, Judgment, 10 of Wands, and then 9 of Cups. Oh, my word. Somebody's stuck in a situation. Somebody's really stuck in a situation here. I got to drink some coffee, some iced coffee. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why somebody wants to like pop off at the mouth right now. All right, but the only card that was in the upright was the 9 of Cups, and I feel like if you do pop out, Jesus, now you can't pop out the mouth. Okay, let me rewind and use proper grammar. If you use any explosive words and offend anyone with your explosive, aggressive words, it will make you happy. Okay? I think that's what you've been waiting for anyways. Yeah, so then I have my Queen of Swords, my Judgment, my 10 of Wands, all in the reverse. You know, gosh, it's gonna happen. And I think you've been biting your tongue so much so, and that's why I see my Queen of Swords. And listen, it was meant to be. And you know that it was meant to be. Pop up at the mouth. Oh God, it's early in the morning. I don't know where my street language is this morning. It doesn't matter. It's just that I want to use those words, specifically that phrase, because that phrase embodies everything. Okay, it just embodies everything on how someone's feeling. Pop out at the mouth. Oh my God. Get over it, Leonor. Get over it. Move on with the reading. All right, 10 of Wands. Yeah. And listen, this is what I mean. Like when I see this card, and and this card, yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. I think that you've been treated very unfairly. And I don't know. You take that as it resonates. And you're not gonna be carrying wands, on your back, burdens, right? Because that's what the 10 of Wands mean. Yeah. It was meant to be. So I don't know, this could pertain to a job, career, a boss, friend, relationship, you know, family member. You know, that's what I'm saying, like take it as it resonates, because it was meant to be. And in Libras, I know that you love relationships, meaning it's important for you to have interpersonal relationships, because that's what your house represents, the 7th house. And you're an air sign, you know, you take things very logically. You don't take it to to the heart. You try to be super fair when it comes to relationships, and when somebody steps on you too many times, well, then they have to see the dark shadow of Libras, right? Yeah, and I'm not surprised that my Queen of Swords was the first one out, the first one out in that first spread. Let's move on. I hope that made sense. All right, let's clarify it. All right, so I have Ace of Swords, Temperance, and the Devil. I love that the Temperance is in between the Ace of Swords and the Devil. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. I just really do. Yeah, these are the clarifiers, and I just love that the Temperance is in between here. It gives me a little like warmness in my heart. And I think it has a lot to do with healing. I mean, duh, obviously the Temperance does mean healing, you know. One of the things that it embodies is that energy. And so you've healed. And it's you know, it's like, I'm telling you, I know I'm talking to people that really like stuck in this relationship for the long haul, and they really tried. They really, like, you guys really tried. Vice versa, if it's vice versa, and that's it. You just couldn't take it anymore. And I'm not surprised that the Nine of Cups came out in the upright, because it will make you happy. I mean, Jesus, just these two cards by itself tells me a lot about how you're feeling in the inside. It's almost like a weight is taken off your back when it wasn't before. And I'm sorry, I don't know who's going to get the brunt of this mouth of Libras. And listen, I hope it's just their mouth and their words. Because it was meant to be. All right, I see it coming very soon. If not, maybe already happened. But I think for the majority of you, the majority of you, this is going to be happening in the immediate future. 20 stands out to me. I don't know if somebody has if that means anything to you. What, I don't know, 22? Well, I'll tell you something. After the Judgment card, the World, the last major in the tarot deck, comes next. And that pretty much signifies the end of a cycle, right? The end of a cycle. Yeah. I have 10 of Wands here. Anyway, moving on. My Ace of Swords, though, with the Devil. Okay. Wow. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty. And you're going to enjoy every minute of it. Excuse me. What the fuck? I mean, it's a sneeze, but now it stopped. Why? Because I said excuse me. All right. Yeah. My Ace of Swords. Wow. Listen. Oh, God. This is crazy. My Ace of Swords with the Devil, folks. I don't know how to... It's like it's going to be a words exchanging in the boxing ring. In a wrestling ring. I don't know. I don't sense here physical aggression. If it is, I think maybe one or two of you, but that you would know that more than me. If you have a history of physical abuse between each other, then, you know, my apologies. I don't wish anyone to be in that position. And so the Ace of Swords in the reverse with the Devil is not going to be a very, as much as logical that Libra can be. It's not going to be that way. And of course, I sense that you're going to trigger each other, especially when I see my couple, I mean, in the cage. There's going to be triggers. You know, you and this person are going to hit each other below the belt. You know, it's gonna hit you where it hurts the most. And this is going to, and one of the reasons is because it's going to bring a lot of your wounds. Bingo. Your wounds. Yeah. And the Devil represents that in your reading. Big time. A lot of your wounds, your toxicity, vice versa. If it's vice versa, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. Yeah, I'm talking to a group of people that has been in a commitment. Okay, this is not, you know, and again, it doesn't have to be a commitment. It could be a family member, right? Or family members. It could be a boss. Okay, I don't know why I say boss, but it could be. Or a relationship, a commitment, a marriage. All right, yeah, this is not a dating reading at all. And if you're not together with this person, you know, it was still a commitment. You know, if you're separated with this commitment, this person that you've had a commitment with, I'm also talking to you. Yeah. All right. That's what I sense with that spread. But again, I just love that the Temperance was in the middle. All right. Let's move on to the second spread. All right, so we have here the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands. All right, so they're all in the reversal, but I kind of sense love, though. I don't know why. I do. Not with this person. Okay. My Eight of Swords was in the reverse. I think that for some of you, not all, for some of you, I think you have found someone that you're interested in. Or maybe you are with a person that, you know, that you really like a lot. And you want to go forward with them. Or you just want to move forward into the future. You just want to forget about the past. And so with my Eight of Swords, you're doing that. And listen, I don't know. Listen, this could go either way. I don't know if you know, having a shouting match is going to help you. That to me, for some of you, it might not help you. You may be in a position, or you may have the type of personality that you'd rather walk away than have a shouting match. But for the majority of you, because the Devil came out with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, you are going to enjoy that shouting match. Either way, you're going to get out of your head. Okay, with my Ace of Swords in the reverse. Then I have my my Knight of Pentacles. So I just with these two cards together, they're not for all of you, but you know, like I said, it's either you're really looking forward to a better future, whatever that may be to you, or I do sense someone just that you're really interested in. And it was taking a long time because you needed to get rid of this past, this toxic past. Yeah. But you know, I see it moving a little, you know, faster, if I may say so. The Ace of Wands, it is someone that, or something that you were looking forward to anyway, that's been in the back of your mind anyways. But they were all in the reversal, so I just think they're good news. This is like good news. It's just that it took very long for you to get out of this mindset. And honestly, I feel that for a lot of you right now in my heart, because I know it's breaking your heart. I can sense it, and exploding at the mouth. It's like almost like a relief. See, like I keep putting up the Temperance and the Nine of Cups in your face. It's gonna be like a relief, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, well, Leonor, I don't really want to go there. It's going to happen anyway. So here we have the Hermit, Nine of Swords, and the, what is this, my Emperor or my Hierophant? I always get confused when it comes to these TV series, Roman numerals to be exact. It's my Emperor. Wow. So I got here Judgment, the Devil, Temperance, Hermit, and the Emperor. That's interesting. I don't know why I feel a certain way. How can I explain it? I don't know. I feel a certain way with with these three cards. Let me put on my glasses, Libras, because I don't know. It didn't take a left turn for me, because sometimes my readings, they do take a left turn for me, and I'm gonna have to, and I have to like really get into that energy beyond the meaning of the cards, right? For me, it's like a little bit of both, and it's so Libra. You know, with the scales, you know, like it has to have a little bit of good and a little bit of bad, a little bit of anger and a little bit of, you know, sadness, a little bit of love and a little bit of, you know, breakup. It's just a balanced situation. Your reading kind of seems that way right now. It's something took a left turn. I don't know. I see cops involved. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Damn, Libras. Is it going to be that serious? Yeah. My Hermit and my Emperor. Yeah. There's going to be authorities called at your house, and if it's not going to be law enforcement, is it's court. You're going to go to court for something, whether it's family court, what else, civil court, I don't know what else, with marriage, whatever. Yeah. And you know what? With the Nine of Swords in the reverse, this is going to be a very spiteful hit, like a very spiteful revenge type of, like, well, if you're gonna fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you back. Yeah, it's gonna make this person happy. Absolutely. Wow. And you thought you were done with the shouting match. All right, last spread. Three of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess. All right, this is a damn. Libras. Shh, I gotta take another drink of my iced coffee. It's now, I mean, whatever. Okay. Three of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wow. Wow. With my High Priestess in the reverse, because I'm with these three cards in your last spread, it's giving me two stories that really go that really may coincide or not. Okay, I had mentioned court, right? Someone may have court issues after this whole big shouting match or fight, or you know, court matters and stuff like that. With my High Priestess in the reverse, and this is not for all of you, and even with the law enforcement and court system involved, that's for a group of you. For a small group of you, somebody knows someone that think they could fuck you over with black magic. So fitting, because it reminds me a lot, and I don't correlate this High Priestess with my readings. Not all the time. Very, very rarely do I correlate my High Priestess in my Game of Thrones with black magic. However, the character, if you watch Game of Thrones, you'll know what I'm talking about. But for those who haven't, this High Priestess is a witch. Beautiful as she is, she's a fucking witch, and a damn good one. I wouldn't call a witch is downgrading her. Somebody, for a small group of you, this is not for everyone. They will resort to black magic. Oh yes, they will. They'll go there. Whether they pay somebody, whether they do it themselves, you would know this, because for the most part, either their friends and families are in this type of occult, or you just know that your partner is in this type of occult, and not in a good way. With my Three of Swords and my Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you have amazing, what do you call that? Majors in your spread, Libras. You know, I'm sorry to tell you, I sense, wow, with these two cards, because you've healed, right? Your shouting match, your fight, you could care less. You're like this. I don't care. It's not gonna hurt me, okay? It won't hurt me, all right? And so I don't see the Three of Swords like correlated with the shouting match that I had talked about. You know, of course your heart was broken in some shape, form, or another, but you really got over that. It took time, but you got over it. And when I see my Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords together, and I know some of you know this, didn't I say it was meant to happen? Yeah, with my Judgment card, that all this was supposed to happen. I did say that. And this just clarifies even more of what I felt earlier in my first spread, that it was just supposed to happen. And I'm so sorry to mention this. And listen, you're not the only one, so I'm not really sorry, because it happens to a lot of people. Good, bad, and the ugly. And it's called karma. And karma, you think you're shouting match, you're shouting match with your partner or your ex-partner or your friend or your family member, you know, brought up old wounds. This is your karma. Now, let me explain a little bit just so that you understand, because karma is always used a lot, right? It's a very vague type of word, if I may say so. For some of you, it was time that this happened to you, because maybe you always did not speak up for yourself. And because you don't speak up for yourself, it's almost as if the universe or your source or whatever you go by is helping you become this way, so that you're not stuck in a situation that you've been in for a very long time. So that's good karma, actually. And hi, Wheel of Fortune. Good karma. I sense this may happen. I don't know why I sense when Jupiter's in Aquarius, which it's going to be at the end of the year. Yeah, that good karma is going to start for you. Yeah, amazing good karma. But it's like you're elevated. You're being elevated, if that makes sense. And then for a group of you, you know, I don't know who you treated bad in the past. You treated someone bad in the past. And this is your karma. This is also an elevation. But recognizing that you hurt a lot of people. Isn't this your card? I feel like Three of Swords is your card, Libra. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you've hurt, and I don't want to say a lot. Maybe that's too harsh. There was either one, two, or three persons that that you really hurt, and this could have been a child, for even your own child, your past relationship, family members. You would know this more than me. And it's not something that you did in your teenage years, okay? It's not something that you might even did in your early 20s. And if it is, it is, but I don't sense it. I sense more it's something that it's something greater than that. You broke someone's heart, and it wasn't, listen, it was profound. It was a very profound yeah, this is your karma. This shouting match. And listen, if it goes into law enforcement and into the court system, this energy right here is gonna fucking humble you. Vice versa, if it's vice versa. Let's clarify it. Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. Interesting. Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. One in the upright and one in the reverse. Wow, I've never seen that. Wow, interesting. Because the Nine of Pentacles in the upright just means, independent, codependent. Yeah. Wow. And I don't want to single you out, Libras, but there's a lot of that trait from your house, the seventh house, that I could correlate with being codependent. Relationships are important to you, and you can't. You can't live. I don't want to say you can't live, but it's almost like you need people to make you feel whole. Now, if this is not for you, this is not for you. Codependency means you need people around you because you need the attention. You need security. You can't be by yourself. Solitude does not exist. Once you get out of a relationship, you have to jump into another one. That's codependency. Okay, plus. It's just codependent. Look it up. It's not good. It's pretty toxic. Okay? If I may say so myself, this is it. You're always stuck with a partner that's not good for you. Why? Because you want to jump into another relationship. Now, I'm not judging you. I'm not. Yeah, this is codependency. Interesting. Because this is another form of the universe telling you you don't need nobody to make you feel whole. Yeah, that last spread was crazy. And it's going to happen for a lot of you. For a lot of you. I hope you understood that last spread and paid attention to it. Because someone here fucked a lot of people. And I don't mean in bed. And with my Two of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck as well, it's a love relationship. It could have been the parent of your child with the Empress. I'm keep like this. This is something that is at the bottom of the deck. All right, moving on. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.